Shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is Thamayim in Atlanta, and I've got pulled up the elder out in LA, his page, which is GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. Check him out. He makes great lessons. You can be edified highly from going to his page. But this is a clip from one of his lessons, and that's what we're going to concentrate on for today. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Nope. Yeah, Elon.
That was my guess.
So what he got? He got the DOGE.
Mm-hmm.
What's the DOGE? The DOGE, this ain't the first time a DOGE existed. The DOGE was a position in a oligarch society in ancient Venice. It lasted for 1,100 years. Napoleon Bonaparte is the reason that it failed. But the governing class at that time, the elites, would position somebody as the DOGE for that society to do things that they normally couldn't do, right? So now he looked at their blueprint all them thousands of years ago and said, well, I'm going to become the DOGE in today's time, right? I need to do things that politicians can't do. Donald Trump is the president, I'm going to be the DOGE. They created it as an acronym, Department of Government Efficiency,
right.
But DOGEs had lasted for hundreds of years, right? At a certain point in time, they just became symbolic power, right? This person that we use to kind of scapegoat that's doing things. And behind the scenes, you got this shadow government that's running these plays. But right now, he's the DOGE of America.
But essentially, it's still the USA AID.
Well, all of that shit is that's just smoke and mirrors, right? You want to go after the real players. They are running the first 100-day play of the, what's the thing that all the Democrats was mad? The Project 2025. Their playbook is out there, right? They tell you everything that they go do. They just push the bill to protect Christians, right, from Christian bias, right? Like they running every play that they said, Christian nationalism. So when you look at that, Elon Musk is unchecked power, right? The politicians don't know how to deal with him because they created them a DOGE. They said, we're going to give this man power to rule and do things, cut the government. They trying to stop him from getting the treasury books because he's not even doing it himself. He got algorithms and machines that's going in there and cutting things. And he's saying this out loud, right? And his plan is very obvious. But instead of the people looking at Elon Musk and saying, man, he's an elite that's controlling things, Elon Musk get out there and points at other elites so you don't look at him. So now he's smart enough to play the game, but he's about transhumanism. He ain't about no Christianity. So you get people like Candace Owens that be like, man, I don't think this dude is with us. I think he's playing the game. He want to put brain chips in everybody. He controls satellites, right, and algorithms. Right, and he controls this picture of the world, and he goes on there and he sparks nationalism, telling them make Europe great again, right? And then he got all his buddies gaslighting the South Africans out there and trying to make them feel like they doing something corrupt because they trying to get their land back. He uniting all these white people, right, under this guise to say, nigga, he's been telling people we not having enough babies. We about to be minorities. That's what he's been pushing, right? He's not talking about the whole world. Africa having a lot of babies. The Asians having a lot of babies. He's saying white people are not having enough babies. Right? So that puts a fear of annihilation. That means that we're in an emergency time. How do we get more power? Right? We need more power. And if we're going to be a minority in this time, then it's not going to be based on our numbers. So let's have robots. Let's replace the brain power with AI power. We don't need niggas no more. We don't need people no more, right? At first, it's going to feel like a convenience. You go consent to it. And be like, it's making my life better. And then you're going to realize it's just controlling your life. So that's why I say today, they're not going to do a physical war.
Yeah, and so we see the wiles of the devil. This has existed in the past. And it exists again. And you know they did this on purpose because they have Doge coin. And the mascot, you could say, for Dogecoin is a dog. And it looks very similar to this this dog in this illustration, the Doge. And so here from the AI overview is what a Doge is. A Doge was an elected head of state in several Italian city-states during the medieval and Renaissance periods. The title comes from the Latin word "do," which means leader. Doge of Venice. The Doge of Venice was the highest political position in the Venetian Republic, and that was a republic, and America is a republic today. It says the Doge was a symbol of Venetian sovereignty and independence. The Doge was elected by the Great Council, the assembly of Venetian nobility, so the elite put in the Doge. It says the Doge was the only Venetian authority to hold office for life. And we're yet to see if this position of Department of Government Efficiency, if Elon is going to actually stay there for life. And Lord will, we don't have to see it, because Lord will, this is the last presidential term for the United States, because the Lord's going to unleash on this place soon enough. But we'll see. It says the Doge wore a special hat called the Corno Ducal. And if you've been paying attention to Mr. Muskie, he's been wearing hats a lot lately. Started off with his red Make America Great hat, and now he has a dark MAGA hat showing he's a dark magician. But he's wearing a special hat, and he even wore it in the Oval Office. Makes you question if he's been experimenting with his Neuralink on his own head, and that could be the reason he's been wearing hats a lot lately. But it also goes into him being the new Doge. But getting back to this, it says the Doge was the president of all the councils of state, and you're seeing Muskie move within these different areas of the government that usually he wouldn't be authorized to have anything to do with. But we're seeing him he's asking to audit the IRS. He's auditing the FBI and CIA and various other departments within the government, and he's being able to travel freely and do that. Says the Doge was required to appear in public a lot for ceremonies and festivals, and the inauguration was a ceremony. It was a pagan ceremony. And we will leave that there. But the Doge has existed before in the past. And so we're going to go straight to Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. The Doge. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. History is a formation of people, of souls, coming on the earth and doing the exact things they did in the past. So you have a lot of occurrences that have happened in the past. And this also goes into reincarnation, because these souls that have been here, or that are here now, have also been here in the past. Verse 10, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? And they push DOGE, the Department of Governmental Efficiency, as being a new department. But this position as the DOGE has already existed. Said it hath been already of old time, which was before us. This stuff has existed before. And we've seen kingdoms rise and we've seen kingdoms fall. And the same for this one. We've seen America rise and it will fall, just like all other kingdoms. But this kingdom has a very special fall that is coming to it. These are the wicked that the Lord has saved for the day of evil. Then we're going to go to Philippians 3 and verse 2. And it says, beware of dogs, and the emblem for Doge, a dog was brought up, and that goes back to Dogecoin, which is a form of crypto. But I'm relating it to dogs because it showed a dog. But it says, beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the concision. And these people that are in our faces in these high positions, we have to be worried about them. These are our enemies. It says, never trust thine enemy. Those are Edomites, are the Israelites' greatest enemy. The Edomites being so-called white people, including the small hatters, and the Israelites being the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as our scattered. But the Edomites are all evil workers, especially their elite. They're evil workers, and they have something up their sleeve. They're trying to set up a new system, a technocracy, which will be their NWO. And they do, like you mentioned in that clip, they do want to put foreign objects into your body to control you. So we have to be aware of them. But let's get this word for dog. It says, beware of dogs, which is Kion, which is Strong's G 2965, Kion. So a dog, it could just be a regular old dog, but it also says a man of impure mind. And Elon, Mr. Muskie, he's an Edomite. All Edomites have impure minds. They were made crooked. They are the wicked of the scriptures. An impudent man. They're nothing to be trusted. They speak like they're bringing peace and safety, but all hell is about to break out. There's nothing to trust about these people. And so, reading it one more time, Philippians 3 and verse 2. Beware of dogs, beware of Doge, beware of evil workers, Muskie, beware of the concision. Beware. They have evil plans, and they are about to push them. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.